anyone trust what Kamala Harris says? After flip-flopping on just about everything, from Medicare for all to building a border wall, these aren't small things, she's changed her position yet again. It's every day another issue she's changing her position. Now it's getting rid of gas-powered cars and EV mandates. Her campaign yesterday sent out a fact-check email, writing this, and I quote, "Fact. Vice President Harris does not support an electric vehicle mandate." Oh, really? Well, we can do that too. Fact. Yes, she does. Roll the tape.
Will everyone have to drive electric cars?
Well, by my plan, by 2045, we will have basically zero-emission vehicles only, 100%, by 2045.
By the end of this, she's going to be indistinguishable from Donald Trump. See, this wasn't some gaffe. Her own website at the time said she would, quote, ensure that 50% of all new passenger vehicles sold are zero emission by 2030 and 100% EV zero emission by 2035. So by 2045, which is the goal, that's just 21 years from now, there won't be any gas-powered cars left in America. Okay, got it. It's a heck of a goal, especially to implement in a country that doesn't even want electric vehicles. She said that when she was running for president. A recent Pew study finds that only 3 in 10 Americans would actually seriously consider buying an electric vehicle, and I know that number is going down. But her policies, they're not about helping Americans. They're about helping and catering, as they always have been, to her far left base. If she was serious about these policy reversals, which are happening rapidly, why would climate activists still be rallying around her? She's not really talking about these days. Why would the radicals at places like the, quote, Green New Deal Network be saying things like, there's a moment here, and we think she's got to seize it? Because they know who the real Kamala is.
As President of the United States, I am prepared to get rid of the filibuster to pass a Green New Deal.
Her own advisors won't even bother to clarify her fracking flip-flop.
On fracking, was there something that changed her mind, specifically during the 4 years of the Biden presidency?
No, listen, again, the vice president is very proud of the Biden-Harris administration's record on energy production and the economy writ large. She wants to continue to build upon the progress that we've made here.
Just as a point, as we're 70 days out here, anytime they say, let's be clear, or she couldn't be clearer, it means they're about to muddy the waters. So, of course, nothing changed her mind because she hasn't changed her mind. She's the same radical she's always been. And the only progress she's going to build on is the left's destruction of the industries that have made America the envy of the world. You can count on that.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.